Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, to the welcome to the May 14th meeting of the Metroplex Board. Happy to see everyone this evening. We've got a full house. First item on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of the March 26th meeting. May I have a motion? Karen, seconded by Karen. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next up is our treasurer's report.
So through April of this year, our actual is $4,276,405 on a budget of $4,193,742. So we have a variance in the positive of $82,663. Our cash and equivalents are $7,373,187, and undistributed project commitments are $8,546,418.
Yeah.
Our pre-development report has an available balance of $229,142. So we are in very good fiscal shape right now.
So two notes. One is, our monthly balance is in the negative at the bottom of first, the treasury report, but that's all of our audit and county fees book in. So
Right.
I talked
Yeah.
about that in the finance.
We
committee.
just talked
And
about
then I believe Tony said that our first quarter sales tax was the highest ever.
It was.
So
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
positive. Motion to accept the treasury report. Karen, seconded by Doc. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Thanks, Brad. We have 4 resolutions tonight. We start with our partners at Discover Schenectady.
Yeah, Discover Schenectady has been a great partner for us as our tourism bureau. Started in 2016. They have a great track record of attracting and promoting different events. At other studios, you have Van Gogh, obviously New York Phoenix now. So it's just been a tremendous workforce to bring more people to downtown and to Schenectady County in general. We're proposing a $50,000 grant to help them with additional event promotion and just collaborating. The $50,000 can be used for direct funding some events. We've been talking a lot with different restaurants, event businesses. Can also help with some of the marketing promotion that they already do. So, it's been just terrific to see Schenectady become such a tourism destination. And this is one way we can help them do what they're very, very good at.
Any motion on this? Karen, second by Brad. Just a couple comments. Todd Garofano's doing a fantastic job at Discover. Van Gogh brought 130,000 people to town. Monet. Mesmerica sold over 10,000 cigarettes at my side. At Phoenix or Win Street. We want to have a little bit of money set aside so that we can react quickly to an opportunity to bring in another exhibit. In fact, we were talking to one of those companies today. We want to be able to act fast to lock in another event that's going to bring people to the community and to move Schenectady forward, fill up hotel rooms and make us a vibrant community. So that's why we want to enter into this partnership. We'll keep you posted about spending discount and activities, and you'll be the first to know as we try to lock up some additional events. Well, we have a couple of things percolating. We just want to be able to react quickly, and it's a modest amount of money. Happy to answer any questions.
So I just have a comment. NYSCAR, which is New York State Commercial Real Estate Broker, so organization. It's a statewide organization. Last year, Ray was nice enough to come and speak at our conference. It is coming again this year. So we have done a really good job here in Schenectady promoting what other things that can be done besides just going to a conference. So hands down, everyone is thrilled to be here and not at Turning Stone. So we won over Turning Stone.
Yeah.
So
No, appreciate the comment. The firefighters have mentioned here, and they have outings, and we're just really hitting. I was over at the Landing Hotel the other day, and they've got a lot of business traffic. GE people are ready. I mean, it's busy. It's a busy place. So we're very fortunate to have a good partner in Discover. So we'll keep you posted on that. Seeing no other comments, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, Brad. Next up, we go to Glenville for a very exciting expansion project at our county airport business park.
Yeah, this project is at 2022 Airport Road. So it's adjacent to the recently renovated county ice rink and behind the new development, which has C2 architecture. Mike Roman, who is the owner and architect at C2, He and his partner, Ryan Lucy, whose family owns Mid-State Industries, own the land in between the two areas and have worked with P1 Industries on an expansion project. It includes two buildings, a 65,000 square foot industrial building and a 25,000 square foot administrative building. P1 Industries, who's founded by David Dussault, they're just a tremendous business doing tooling, supply chain management, warehousing, original equipment manufacturing. The guy is exactly what you want in a high-tech engineering employer. The total investment is $10 million. We're calling for the public hearing today because our involvement will exceed with the amount by Metroplex statute that's required for public hearing. It's expected to be a $10 million investment. The seeker had been completed by the town of Glenville, and we'll review that and be back at the next meeting after the public hearing to get final approvals.
I'm gonna make the motion on this. Make the motion. Thank you. Second, Karen. Some background, this was tax exempt property at the airport that was doing nothing. And we've developed a great business park there. We have Bruno Associates there. We have a new SUNY Schenectady hangar there. Mid-State Industries is just finishing the building. C2 Design has a beautiful building. Superpower has a beautiful building. The Roland J. Down property at the airport business park was just purchased, and there are plans to renovate that. We have a couple of new hangars that have been built. Brought the biggest air ambulance company in North America to that side of the airport, the general aviation side of the airport. DSM is there, which is formerly Fortitech, global powerhouse to efficient. Really nice looking, attractive business park. It's created a lot of jobs and a lot of tax base. We're really excited to have P1 come out. At first, they're going to just take the first building. Their growth is so substantial, they're going to take both, have their headquarters there. These are very good paying jobs. This company is providing, their top tier supplier to the Boeings, the GEs, the Pratt & Whitneys, the Newport News shipbuilding. They're in defense, they're in power, they're in transportation, they're in oil and gas. One of the things that the power industry, where Schenectady is very strong, they're calling it a super cycle. We're in a super cycle now, which is just heightened spending and tremendous investment going into power infrastructure. So, that is really driving a lot of growth at GE Vernova and the GE operations, both downtown and Niskuna. And we're seeing the impact. Of course, the last year or two, we've recruited 4 GE suppliers to Schenectady County from out of state. We have more on the horizon. This company is just growing very fast. The job data in here, I talked to them today, and they're actually committing to 75 new jobs and potentially increase that beyond the 100 that they have now. Talked to the supervisor today. The town was great getting all the approvals done. We actually started the approval process ahead of the lease signing so we could prep the site, get all the approvals done. And the town was really cooperative with us on that. We said, listen, we have a great company. They're going to be a great tenant at the park, but we've got to start the train to get to where we need to be. And the town planning board was really cooperative, supervisor was really cooperative, and all the town folks. So it's another great county town Metroplex partnership, new tax base, new jobs, exciting company that is continuing to grow. And our investment is $250,000 grant toward the $10 million capital side of the house. Again, Glenville, they don't have 485B as of right, so we have to pass it every time, which is fine. And we continue to get 100% on the land, and we start at 50% on the 2 new buildings. As the assessor determines the assessed value, we increase by 5% a year over 10 years. And then we're partial exemption of the mortgage reverting tax, not to include the town share and a sales tax exemption. So we need to call for the public hearing, as David said, because we're exceeding our threshold. But very positive, no issues when we were getting approvals, smart growth, the airport's there. Let's use the property, and we're not building 1 million square foot warehouse too. This is a nice size, right size building for that parcel. I feel like to say anything, Bob, or
no, it's a great project, and I think our contribution is compared to the size of the project and the jobs that are going to be.
Thanks. Any other comments or questions? Happy to answer it. Doc?
I just like to say that, again, I like the fact that overall, our investments tend to be environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
And that's very important to me. You know, we want to make sure that we do no harm to the environment. And in fact, I like the fact that in many cases, we're enhancing the environment.
Very good point. Thank you. No other questions or comments? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks. Next, we go to Schenectady and our very successful and innovative, which was my idea, wasn't, was a group of investors that came together and launched Live in Schenectady. David's been helping them right along since day one, so we'll have him summarize.
Yeah, I mean, the Live in Schenectady project was first approved in 2017. Came at a great time as we really started to put some momentum into revitalizing neighborhoods, taking down blight. Barrett Street in this area had, I can think about 7 different properties that had to come down that were just incredible eyesores, unsafe places to live, creating hazards for the community, just really decreasing property values. The Live in Schenectady group, which is you'll see on the second page, a group of private investors, some of our most important financial institutions and banks who participated, came together with the idea of developing new homeownership opportunities. We assisted by taking these properties, which many were off the tax rolls, and creating a pilot to get them back on the tax rolls with a benefit for homeowners who are first able to enter into homeownership here. This is a program that actually exists in many communities across New York State as of right, as we talked about the 45B in Glenville. It was originally conceived as 20 townhomes. The group is now proposing, after successfully completing and selling their first 15, to take that 20 and move it up to 30. That means going across the street. There's some other sites in and around the area that they'd like to have some townhomes as well. So what we're doing is we're amending the general project plan, acknowledging the 20 is going to 30. We've continued to provide a sales tax exemption, and we'll do that for the second phase as well.
Motion on this, Karen, Brad. Great project. I mean, this I'm surprised hasn't gotten even like national attention. You know, it's like
They made,
a bunch of business people and banks coming together, putting up some of their own cash. We took these sites that had been burnt out and were vacant. They paid full price to the city, full price for the vacant land. So the city was able to dispose of these sites, and they were just horrible burnout sites and vacant. And you got 15 beautiful homes there that have been sold. And we have 15 more, maybe, you know, keep it going. They want to just keep rolling the proceeds of the sale into more housing. And altogether, Metroplex has been involved in getting more than 3,000 housing units built in the county in recent years, which is an amazing number. We kind of saw, you know, and we need that because we're the 4th fastest growing county in the state. But we also saw this housing crisis that, you know, that everyone's talking about now. We were a little bit ahead of the curve on that with initiatives like this. So this is a real milestone where first 15 are done, sold. We're ready to take all the proceeds and build some more.
Yeah, beautiful units, you know, perfect for an empty nester, first time homeowner, walkable. It really fits with what we're doing with that DRI project as well, which is connecting the harbor to downtown. This is right in the middle, and it's really a nice little neighborhood now. So
walk
really
over to Union College from there.
There you
It's
go.
everywhere.
Walk over to the arenas
Yeah,
this year.
it's awesome.
So it's really great. Yes.
Quick question, on that 3K unit figure that you mentioned, what's the time frame? Was that over a certain X number of years? You said we've been responsible for over 3,000 units.
Since about 2013 or so, you know, when we really started turning our attention to residential development. It's a mix of some affordable and
Yeah.
yes.
I just wanted to kind of get a
Sure.
figure, because at some point I personally have to kind of report back.
Sure.
I want to make sure I
No.
got the time and money.
And I want to thank Kristen this week. We had a great press release, which I share with all of you, that you know, these land bank sites that we cleared last year on Rankin Avenue and Landon Terrace, some really terrible, blighted, vacant, horrible buildings that Kristen and Steve took down at the land bank. We're now building 5 new homes there. Again, just, you know, we're doing these in small numbers, infill, smart growth, environmentally conscious, you know, construction, taking down these old, moldy, vacant unrepairable homes. If we can fix them, we would. They're not repairable. They're not inhabitable. And the one on Landon Terrace is the best picture. Everybody loves that picture because it's just so shockingly decrepit. But the land bank stepping in with Habitat for Humanity, building new homes for families, and really to go to one of these Habitat announcements when they turn over the keys to the family. It's life changing. It really is life changing for that family. So the land bank, in fact, we're going to be announcing later this week their next 10 demolitions. So we just keep rolling, and again, we're very blessed to have state grant funding for the land bank, and there was additional grant funding for the land bank in the state budget. We're hoping to also build some housing out at the Glen Haven school site in Glenville. So this is countywide. We put in for a grant on that. We're very hopeful about that. Again, we're working really closely with the town and taking a blighted, vacant school in Glenville and turning it into some new housing. So thrilled to move this forward. So any other questions on live-in? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Last but not least is our 5-year capital plan.
Yeah, the governance committee met before a meeting here to review the draft 5-year capital plan. We also held a public hearing on 13th to solicit public comments. None were received. A few years ago, we did some work just to really define what the capital project was, and for this authority happens to be our parking infrastructure, which is our parking lots, and then the municipal garage that we both own and operate. We on a fairly regular basis work with a local engineering group. It has been MJ Engineering to review both the lots and the garage to determine what repairs improvements need to be made. The memo says the 2021 report in the Metroplex garage was actually a report we just had done in 2025 to update it to come up with the estimates and the series of repairs. The 5-year capital plan gets posted on our website. You'll see there's a suggestion that over $3 million be invested into our parking lots. The committee talked about it. One of those lots is a lot that is partially owned by the city of Schenectady. But we are doing things on a regular basis every year to make chip away at these improvements and make sure that they're safe and accessible and really promote economic development. The parking garage as well, that project is just over $500,000. Again, those are just suggestions of repairs that need to be made over the next 5 years. Anything that is imminent that needs to be repaired, we are already on top of it and will continue to be. So again, it's posted on our website. Ray will present this to the county legislature as per our statute, and then we'll be good till next year.
Thank you. I need a motion and a second on this.
Yes.
Sharon, seconded by Karen. Any further discussion? You want to come see me at the county legislature?
I was just gonna say, when are you doing it?
It's one of the least exciting presentations of the year, but
You need to say it for the world.
The report's a lot more fun.
yeah, this one is not exactly a nail biter, but seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Great. I just want to update you. We're hoping to, we're making very solid progress on the Schenectady 40 project, which involves the old Mohawk Honda site, which has been cleared, on Albany and State Street along this Albany Street corridors where there's just a lot of vacant blighted housing that was owned by this notorious landlord who the city was able to get a judgment against him of almost $800,000. And we have a buyer lined up to buy those sites and build new housing and some retail development up there. And all in, it's a very large and exciting project. We had this same notorious landlord filed the legal motion to try to stop the sale and stop the project. And it was held up in the courts for a series of months, but it's now moving again. And we'll keep you posted on that. That is going to be a very important project for us in the short term. And we've got a lot of people and a lot of horsepower behind that. But sometimes the wheels of justice move slow. You see the central warehouse in Albany's caught up in they said today that hearings will be till September. So sometimes these things take time. So happy to talk about anything else or answer any questions. I want to thank the staff again for their terrific work that's being done here.
Just want to quickly comment that that Albany Street project has a lot of potential, a lot of good for the surrounding communities.
Absolutely.
So I'm very excited.
Yes, we're really working hard to get that one launched. And again, the partnership, the county is providing $3 million and the small Honda site. We're using the ARPA funds, the state Restore New York grant that we won, 2.75 million. And just a lot of people and a lot of partners pulling for that to happen.
Feel free to go up Albany Street and take a right on Summit. I know Kristen's been working very hard with the group there that's doing Albany townhomes that are going up there.
Yes,
43 new, 38 new housing opportunities that can be affordable for homeownership there. So even though, this is a very complicated project, there is progress going on in that community. And
Yeah.
I know there are a lot of people in that community who are really excited about affordable homeownership. And Metroplex did play a role in that as well.
it's a good point,
A
Simon.
little fancy.
Very good, yeah. Very good project. Anything else? If not, the next meeting is June 11th. Please mark your calendar and RSVP when Jennifer sends out the meeting notice. And with that, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second, thank you. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you.